Hello, everybody, and good morning. Well, good morning for me. It's morning in my time. I don't know if it's morning where you are, or by the time you're watching this. Anyway, point being, I just, yeah, I'm gonna get into the reading in a second. Don't worry. Give me a second to get my life. It takes me a long time to get started. Okay, I gotta get spiritually ready. It takes a minute. Let me like this Palo Santo. Palo Santo. I don't know. So I've been telling you guys to work on throat chakra, and so I've been working on my own throat chakra. And now I just cannot stop singing things. So if I just start randomly bust out in song in these videos, don't judge me. Because that's definitely been a thing. And right now we're doing root chakra because I was told that root chakra, you always have to, that is like the first one you need to do, right? A lot of people exercise that with sex, but since I never have sex, this is what I have to do. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is going to be for, I think I'm just going to do Aries for the month of November, because I do want to get everybody's monthlies out the way, but I also want to go back and do, my other, like, the dream ones, the LILTH ones. I really do want to have, like, a full profile of different things, so we're not just all seeing the same things. We're not all seeing career, we're not all seeing love, we're just seeing, like, where our journey is. I really want to get like the full journey, and people come here and they really start getting to know the different parts of themselves. So Aries for the month of November. What is your life for the month of November? Spirit, tell us what they need to know. Wow. Do you not want me to do Aries? 10 of Wands? I'm telling you, these cards start sticking the second I say Aries. 10 of Wands here. There's a struggle involved. Oh, you're struggling with abandonment and heartbreak. Well, what the hell happened, Aries? Did someone walk up out on you? And it's like you're trying to get over it. Like, it's just like a lot of baggage. With that 10 of Wands, a lot of baggage. Maybe you have a lot of baggage from heartbreaks and, from heartbreaks in the past, abandonment issues in the past. This may not be present energy, it may be past energy revealing itself in the present moment. Okay, what do we need to tell Aries? Oh, no. Okay, Spirit, I need a concise message. Because I can't do them 50 cards. That's half a thing on deck. Here we go. Page of Swords. Okay, so you're watching. I think maybe you just need to learn how to watch. I think you need to learn how to watch someone heal. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. I did the Aries Taurus when someone was just really, really hard. Like, was not saying something. And for this one, I'm just getting like, I feel like there's a deep pain here, and you don't know how to get over it, and you're like, you need to watch someone get over it. 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel. Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with any of those signs, or money could be a really big issue for you at this present moment. It could also be stability is a really big issue for you. Maybe, I don't know, like, but you guys' birthday is not until March and April, so, because normally the way I'm getting this feeling is like, oh my god, I'm turning another year older, da-da-da, what am I doing with my life, da-da-da, I'm not, I'm getting that type of energy, but that's normally energy I get around birthday time, so maybe it's just, like, winter depression finna come on. Then we have the Wheel, right, in reverse. That is Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. With this wheel, it is a cycle. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. 4 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. And the Devil. Okay, so you're trying to delay the end of a cycle here. I don't know if you're trying to delay it. I feel like it just was delayed on you. I don't think you're in control of it at all, to be real honest. I really don't think you're in control of anything. Like, life is just happening to you. And I feel like that's where the pain is coming from, because life is just happening to you and passing you by, and you're not really doing anything. You're just sitting there, and everything is coming, like, washing over you. With this 4 of Cups, this could be you, this could be someone that you're dealing with, where they offered you love and you didn't take it, or you offered love and they weren't taking it. This Knight of Cups, yeah. This Knight of Cups is probably the person who offered it to you, right? Like, they probably came and did everything right and you were afraid, so you said no. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with that right now. I don't think I can. I don't have that ability. I don't have that capability to deal with that right now. Girl, I feel it. Okay, whoever this is, I feel it. And when I say girl, I don't just mean, like, it could be guys too, but I'm just saying, like, you know. I just call everybody girl. I'd rather do that than call everybody bitch. But, yeah. Maybe you didn't want it. Or not that you didn't want it, but you didn't feel like it was gonna work out well. Like, you haven't healed from this yet before the offers start coming in, you know? That's usually how Aries go. They are with one person and then they do not ever get a chance to. They never like make themselves heal from something. Like, they always go from one person to the next energetically. And then because they're not, they're so trusting. You guys are so trusting that you trust automatically everybody. You're just like, oh, no one's ever gonna do me any wrong. And then someone does you wrong, you're like, what the fuck? Did people do you wrong? How do people do? And everybody else is like, duh. People fuck you over. Like, you really cannot trust everybody like that. But Aries, y'all do it every fucking time. And then you get stuck and you never heal from it because you're so busy trusting the next person that you just automatically just go right into the same cycle over and over and over again. And the end of it is, and you guys aren't even a fixed sign. That's the thing about it. Like, I feel like fixed signs do similar types of things where they have, like, a same pattern to go through over and over and over again. And that pattern can either be, depending on the person's lifestyle, whatever, that pattern can be really, really uplifting and great. Or that pattern can be really, really destructive. For you, this is self-destructive. With this 10 of Cups in reverse, it's self-destructive. Because this 10 of Cups in reverse came after this 3 of Swords. So not only were you heartbroken, but you feel like you don't have a future left. Or you feel like there's no chance in the future for future happiness. We have 9 of Swords in reverse, and we have the Devil in reverse. So you're haunted by, you're haunted by what you thought was someone else's negative energy, and you're finding out it's your own. Your intuition is telling you it's your own. This is a Capricorn and a Pisces card. Maybe you wanted to believe that everybody else was the problem, and now you're finding out that you yourself are the actual problem. I'm telling you, fire signs, this whole end of the year is going to be rough. Because this end of the year is going to be where, after all the bullshit we went throughout the beginning of the year, no one's going to want to put up with your motherfucking ego. Like, if you have an out of control ego, and a fire sign is known to have an out of control ego, no one's really, like, wanting to put up with that shit at this moment. You know what I mean? Like, people may be, like, nice and cordial, but they don't want to really, like, go deep into whatever the fuck ego trip you've had. And maybe you're realizing that, like, oh my gosh, like, these people just keep fucking me over and doing me wrong and leaving me. I keep struggling with people leaving me, and I keep getting my heart broken, and it's because the ego is too big. Like, you got to admit you're wrong in some things, or not even admit that you're wrong, but, like, you got to admit that there's some healing that needs to be done. And the way you're going about doing it, or the way you're doing your life right now, is not getting it to you. try something different. Like, you have to try something different if you want something different. If you keep going through things the same way, you're going to end up with the same result. And I really feel like I'm making the same video for you. Is that crazy? I really, like, sometimes I feel like I'm crazy because I keep, like, feel like I'm making the same video, I'm feeling the same energy, I'm watching the same cards, and they're different decks, because I switch decks, like, kind of often, honestly. Any other messages for Aries for November, for the month of November? Do some shadow work. Do some shadow work. Do some shadow work. Healing. Get a therapist. Seriously, get a therapist. Find a church. Get a therapist. Find some people who understand what you're going through and don't judge you, you know? Especially, I'm going to say this, and people, I hope you don't get mad. I don't have that many people watching my videos, so I feel like I can kind of say a lot of stuff and get away with it. But don't get mad about this. But I'm trying to tell you, if you are of the chocolate skin tone, okay, let's just say that, and you deal with people, you may not, like, a lot of people with our skin tone are against people who do not have our skin tone because they think of things differently, right? But that different way of thinking is very, very freeing. Now, the same people you may see who may tell you that, you know, this about your life, and you're like, this doesn't seem right, it doesn't add up, it doesn't feel like that's me. Like, if you're dealing with somebody and they're telling you that you're crazy for doing something, and you're like, I don't really feel like I'm crazy, like, there is something behind this, there's intention behind these things. Like, people do things intentionally. And if you have this feeling, then maybe you don't want to seek help from people of this skin tone because they're just going to tell you that you're crazy. And I really mean that wholeheartedly. Not to really talk about my people like that, but I grew up and I've noticed that. That's why I don't, you know, it's like you want to hang out with them, but you can't, because at the same time, if you acknowledge the gifts that our ancestors have given us, they think that you're, you know, crazy, there's something wrong with you, you're mentally ill, all this kind of stuff, because you're not ignoring yourself. Any more cards, Spirit? So yeah, seek that, you know, just different perspectives. Like, the person I'm talking to, they keep getting the same perspective, and they keep doing the same things, and they keep getting advice from the same people, and they keep doing the same things, and they keep getting the same result. And it's all the same. And you're like, well, this sucks, whatever. It's nothing different. You have to do something new. I'm going to switch to... I said I was going to probably have to switch to this deck halfway through, get more clarifiers. So what's the next forward movement for Aries? Forward movement for Aries in November. What steps should they take? I want to hear what Spirit says. That's what I'm saying. I want to hear what Spirit says. What does Spirit say the next steps forward for Aries are? So we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So, Four of Swords is normally healing after the Three of Swords, and you're just sitting there, like, not talking to anybody, healing. But this, you really do need to talk to someone about your healing. That's generally what that one is. Then we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So, again, accepting love from people, accepting things from people. We got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, realizing that you're not really abandoned. Or more, it's like someone isn't abandoning you, you are abandoning you, pushing them away. There's a big difference there between you abandoning someone abandoning you and you pushing them away. Because if someone abandons you, yes, that is on them. But if you push them away, that's a whole different story. Because that person will probably want to be in your life, but you keep telling them, no, you can't come here. And then they leave, and you're like, well, you left me. Well, no, because you kept telling me to push away. You kept saying, like, don't come, so I didn't come. Does that make any sense? Like, I had the same thing for earth signs, too. So don't feel any, like that King of Pentacles right there. You could have, so this could be an Aries, Taurus. This could be somebody with earth and Aries in their chart. heavy because I really got the same thing for these earth signs too. Yeah. And we got the King of Cups and the Nightmare card. So King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also got the Five of Cups here, along with the Nightmare card, the Nine of Swords. This could be someone you're dealing with. This could be someone you need to seek help from. But I'm getting more emotional control. Like, you need more emotional control. You need to control more of your emotions. Right? Because they're all over the place. You're torturing yourself because you really don't know how you feel, or you really can't express how you feel. In Aries, you guys are a sign that's super, super expressive. So if you're not able to express how you feel, you probably start feeling broken at that point. Like, if you can't express yourself properly, you feel broken because you're like, I am a fire sign. I express myself. That's what I do. That's the whole point of me, is to express myself. That's the whole point of fire. You know? It's different though, because like, you guys are the clueless ones. Leos are the conceited ones, and Sagittarius are just the downright hurtful ones. Any more messages? Any more messages? No, okay. And I'm really getting, I got this new deck, this Psychic Tarot deck from John Holland. It's supposed to be real fancy. I don't know if it's fancy, but it looks nice. It looks nice. It looks nice. This is gonna be my first reading. I'm using it. Aren't you guys excited? You guys are so lucky. Oh my god. The first. Okay, what do we have here? Oh my gosh. So, wow, and they're saying, yeah, take all these cards because you'll need all this fucking help. So I don't know who this is. But Spirit was like, yeah, take all of them bitches. Oh my god, that's too funny. Throat chakra, you need healing. Third eye chakra, you need healing. The same way I'm doing this, I don't know if you hear it in the background, but there's melodies in the background. Just put them on and meditate. While you're driving, just put them on and, you know, whatever, like, you know, focus on the road or not, but like, I don't know. Meditation does not have to be where you are just sitting in a circle on a mat in yoga pants with your, like, you don't have to meditate like that. Meditate is just about going inside yourself. And the music helps you go deeper than maybe you can go without it. Does that make sense? We have memories of love. And we got, oh, okay. 2 6s here. 6s are the number of love. 5 is the number of, like, complication. Choose wisely. So you may need to, don't be making some brash decisions. Really just sit and, after you do some meditating and you look back at your love life, really start looking for something else in the future, right? And I'm not really getting this is like a love reading, you know? This is more of a unhealed trauma reading that's coming out in love. Is that like your unhealed trauma is exposing itself in your relationships. Wisdom. You need wisdom. There's crown chakra. Now this one's upside down. Maybe your crown chakra is not necessarily in need of healing. Why is this one in reverse? Should it be in reverse, Spirit? Okay. Solar plexus, heart chakra, all of these. Okay, so you just need all the chakras. Crown chakra is your mind that connects you with the rest of the world. So maybe this one you need to, I'm getting that you need to heal this one so that you can see things from somebody else's point of view versus just your own all the time. Solar plexus is the sun chakra. That's your middle chakra. That's your masculine chakra. You probably need to do that so you can kind of boss up and take action on these things. Heart chakra, self-love, opening your heart up. Yeah, discontent and boredom. So maybe you are discontent and bored in something. And power. You need to get into your power. And by getting into your power, I mean like realizing who you are and what you can do. And do not backslide. And I think that's the thing that drives me nuts about, well, people in general. It's the backsliding, you know? And not necessarily that backsliding is horrible and people are going to do it. It's going to happen, right? But don't backslide completely. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can dip a toe in something, but don't jump all the way in full force and be like, oh my god, I'm drowning. I'm drowning in the fucking pool. I'm drowning. Oh my god, I'm drowning. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Now, you jumped yourself into that pool. No one wants to save you when you jump yourself in like that. Now, if someone else pushed you in, that's a whole other issue. That's a whole other thing. That's a whole other issue. But if you're jumping in, no one wants, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a definite thing. And you have to have that power to understand that, that's what, you know, that confidence to understand. This is the 8. There's a line on here. 8 in lion, both, all these, this whole card is a Leo card, right? So the whole idea, and I believe this wisdom card is the Virgo card for a hermit. But it's, anyway, point being, you need wisdom and you need power. You need to understand what you're doing and understand what other people are doing, and not necessarily like go deep inside their head, but understand how it's affecting you and what your reaction is. Because you may not be able to control, you can't control them, but you can control your own reaction. And right now your reaction is putting you in a shitty spot. Let's just say that. It's putting you in a shitty spot. Okay, Aries. Well, if you resonate with anything in this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you do share, please warn them, because like you see this reading, I'm not very nice. I'm very, very rough. I want you all to actually heal. I don't want to just tell you something that just sounds cute. Next, I do want to let you know that if you do subscribe, that puts your intention out for future messages. So please do subscribe to the channel. And because 2020 is already rough. You see this election that's going on. I know most people didn't fucking sleep because it was too much anxiety. It was anxiety attacks running all over the place. Depression running all over the place. I got hit too. So don't sit there and think that, you know, because since I'm a reader and I'm saying do this stuff, that I don't get hit with this stuff either. So, but yes. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, share. See ya!